Hey guys, welcome to our April 2022 Dividend Portfolio Update. It's been about a month since the last update and most of our growth positions we're holding have actually been melting down, while my income stocks have followed the market and moved sideways. Good thing we're building an income portfolio so we can take full advantage of this volatility to pick up more shares at a slight discount. So now let's go ahead and check out how much the portfolio has changed since our last update. On this channel, I talk about all things finance, wealth building, and how you can achieve the life of your dreams through financial independence. If you want to join me on this journey to financial independence, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright, first let's take a look at the portfolio's value change. Like I said earlier, many of the growth stocks have been shedding all their gains. It was my mistake not to secure profits last December, but I honestly believe in holding for the long term. Perhaps that's actually not the best idea unless I'm buying indexes. So looking at the actual value change, it may look like the overall value of our portfolio has not changed much in the last month, but I have been shoveling in cash as fast as it's been melting down, so that's why it looks like the portfolio's value has been stable. Last month we saw our portfolio sitting at $120,458, and today it's at $119,234, which is a small decrease of $1,224. I think my portfolio's overall value actually dropped by $5,000 to $6,000 over the course of this last month, so that should give you an idea of how much cash I've been shoveling in. Don't worry, I will show you guys all the stock I bought later on in this video. Moving on, we can see that our portfolio's dividend yield increased by over 0.5% in the last month, from 4.37% up to 4.93%. The goal of this portfolio is to generate an 8 to 10% dividend yield, so we're making good progress toward that goal, and we should break through 5% within the next few weeks. After that, looking at our annual dividend income, we can see another large jump. Last month, our annual income was $5,259, and it has increased to $5,879. We pretty much got a $620 annual raise in the last month, which is pretty good. We are so close to a 50% mark towards our goal of $12,000 per year of annual dividend income. We should be able to break through that halfway mark within the next month. Alright, now let's look at our account's growth over the last few months. We have been tracking this portfolio for 9 months now. Our portfolio value has stagnated for the last 4 months because of the current market conditions, and I'm pretty much dumping in cash as fast as the market is burning it away. There is no telling when we will start to see a recovery, but I have saved up enough dry powder on the sidelines to continue my current rate of investing for at least the next 6 months. Next up, in the middle box, we can see our dividend growth over time. We were floating around the $300 mark for the past few months, but we saw a massive spike last month, which was due to a February dividend being paid out in March. Things appear to have returned to normal this month, and we will be receiving a $431 dividend payment this month, which means our baseline monthly dividend payments should be at least $400 per month going forward. That is incredible. I used to work 50 hours a week for a $400 paycheck, and now we get paid that much for doing nothing. It feels like we're finally getting closer to our goal of $1,000 per month in dividend income. Now, also make sure you join us next week for our monthly passive income report so we can see exactly which companies paid us this month. Lastly, we can see our annual dividend income growing at an incredible pace. It looks like it's actually growing by about 10 to 15% per month for the last 5 months. We are investing a lot of money, but the dividend snowball is starting to contribute to that growth as well. The beginning of any dividend portfolio is the hardest part. We have to do all the heavy lifting to get that snowball rolling, but one day we will enjoy the fruits of our labor and know that it was all worth it. So that's the dividend portfolio growth over the last month. Let's check out our stock purchases that made it happen. But before that, I actually made a sale at the beginning of April, so let's go check that out. After owning DIVO for the last 8 months, I have not liked its performance or dividend yield, so I decided to rebalance the portfolio and sell out of the position while I was still in profit. I sold off 28 shares at $37.52 per share for a small profit of $30.45. The sale did pull out $787, but reduced our annual dividend income by $90.05, which is fine because I reinvested all of the money into a higher yielding position. Alright, now let's go take a look at what I bought with that cash. Starting with RYLD, I actually reinvested all of the money from my DIVO sale into this position. That's why it looks like I bought so much more of RYLD than QYLD this month. We picked up 151 shares this month for a total of $3,527.36, bringing the total shares in portfolio up to 584 shares and increasing our annual dividend income by $411.29. After that, we bought 132 shares of QYLD for $2,795.76, which brought the total shares in the portfolio up to 643 and increasing our annual dividend income by $331.30. And lastly, we got some dividend reinvestments for DIV and SRET. They each bought 2 more shares for themselves. So overall, this last month I spent $6,323.12 on stock, which increased our annual dividend income by about $745. Okay guys, now let's finish this update with a quick dive into the dividend portfolio to see my top 8 income generating assets. At the top, we can see that our large investment into RYLD this month pushed it back to the number 1 spot as the top dividend payer in the portfolio. The 584 shares I own generates about $1,645 annually. And right below that we can see QYLD, which is paying me $1,579 annually. I was buying these 2 stocks at the same rate, but RYLD's price has been very stable even with the steep market correction, so QYLD has been the better deal. I was trying to increase the position size of both these stocks by 100 shares per month, and I've been able to hit that goal. Perhaps I'll up it to at least 125 shares each month. Moving on, we can see DIV still in 3rd place. I would not recommend people to purchase this stock, but its price actually holds up surprisingly well in this market. It generates almost $50 per month, and I just let it snowball on its own. After that, with its latest dividend reinvestment, SRET has actually overtaken NUSI for the 4th spot on this list, generating $234 annually. After this last reinvestment, I have disabled DRIP for this position because the money really is better used elsewhere. Below that, we have another stock that has moved up on this list, Horizon Technologies. I actually like this stock as it pays out 10 cents per share every month like clockwork, but its price has taken a very large hit over the last few months. Right now, it currently pays enough to purchase 1 more share for itself, and I will just let it snowball on its own for now. This next stock has dropped 2 spots since last month, NUSI. Unfortunately, I own 123 shares and it has reached an all-time low. I am down almost 20% on this position, so I can't just sell it now. I have disabled dividend reinvestment for this position as well. After that, we have Starbucks. I actually rounded out this position at 100 shares and it's my highest paying dividend growth company, even though it only pays $197 annually. And lastly, we have Chimera Investment Corporation. This stock is very similar to Horizon Technologies, but it has been bleeding out pretty badly. I'm down over 30% on this position. Dividend reinvestment has also been disabled for this position now. Overall, this list should not change much honestly. This portfolio will be heavily concentrated into QYLD and RYLD. But if you guys have any suggestions for some stocks I should look at picking up, please let me know in the comments below. Our goal for this month was to achieve a 4.75% dividend yield and $6,000 of annual income. We did beat the dividend yield goal and got very close to the $6,000 of annual income goal. For next month, I want to try and get to a 5.35% dividend yield and $6,200 of annual income. A bit more achievable, I believe. So that's it for this month's dividend portfolio update. I'm happy to see that our portfolio increased in every metric that we care about. Our cash flow is increasing every single month and we are getting closer to our goal. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for checking out the video, and if you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that like button. It really helps out the channel. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.